welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some healthy habits that you can start for 2019 or continue with if you've already started on some of these in 2018. I thought I would do a healthy habits video as opposed to a resolutions one because resolutions can be quite broad and quite far-fetched to try and achieve, and often they're easily forgotten about. So I thought I would share with you some healthy habits instead, which are things that you can incorporate into your daily life and make them a habit so that you actually just start doing them without even thinking about it, and you just end up doing these, which will actually help you to achieve your overall yearly goals anyway. If you had set New Year's resolutions, by doing these things, it would just help you get a step further and actually make your goals more achievable. So the first one relating to getting closer to New Year resolutions or goals is to set monthly goals, as this sort of helps to give you a better sense of direction and actually move a step closer to your overall yearly goal. If you break it down into what you want to get done at that month and just take small steps and progress towards your overall goal, then that will make it so much easier to achieve and much more likely that you'll achieve it as you make that progress every month, rather than just having this concept or idea that you want to achieve this by the end of the year. And the year can be quite long, and so you're like, oh, I've got plenty of time for that, and you never really get around to properly tackling it or taking it on, or you do for a good solid 2-3 weeks at the start of the year and then just kind of forget about it. So if at the start of every month you set yourself clear goals, then it will just help you to really stay on track and work towards your overall yearly goals. Healthy habit number 2 is to get your body moving in some way every day, or at least most days of the week. Honestly, it can make you feel so much better just by getting in, even doing a 15-minute HIIT workout at home in the morning when you wake up. It really doesn't take that much time out of your day, but just getting that initial movement in, waking up your body, can make you feel so good and feel so energized. If you're not a morning person, then work out in the afternoon or evenings whenever you've got time. And at the end of a busy work day or school day or uni, whatever that may be, often actually working out in the afternoons or evenings can help to replenish your energy in a way. I know that sounds weird because you think you'd use up your energy, but I definitely know when I'm getting tired towards the end of a uni day, and then if I have a class in the afternoon at the gym that I'll go to, I feel a lot more refreshed and awake afterwards. So it does actually help to give you that energy boost weirdly in some way. Tip number 3 is to try and do at least one productive thing every day. This way, large tasks that can seem really daunting, or if you've got a massive long to-do list, rather than just setting a day to get it all done, which can just feel like it takes up so much time, it stresses you out because at the start of the day, you know, you've got to get up and get through so much. Instead of just setting that 1 day or 2 days to get everything done, just try and do one thing every day, and that way you will barely even notice that you've got a task or a chore to do, because you just gradually get it done, and it will take up a lot less time out of your day, and then you won't ever reach the point where you have a massive, long, daunting to-do list, which almost becomes impossible in some way, and it's often a lot less likely that you'll actually get through it if you feel like you've got too much, because definitely you end up procrastinating a lot more over it. So by just doing that one simple thing each day, you're a lot more likely to get through everything you need to do. Healthy habit number 4 is to eat a good, balanced, healthy kind of diet. I know this is quite an obvious one, or something that a lot of people go for, but honestly, eating clean, good foods that make you feel good, and once you kind of stick to that all the time, you stop craving all the things that maybe aren't so good for you, or the things that you maybe overconsumed before that weren't the best to eat on a regular basis. And honestly, once you start eating more whole foods and eating them regularly, you feel so much better within. It gives you a lot more energy, but of course, maintain a diet that doesn't make you feel deprived in any way. I definitely have quite a few treats built into my diet as well. Most nights I'll snack on some kind of chocolate or something while watching TV, just because it's sort of become a habit. But generally as well, for when choosing something sweet, you can try and incorporate a healthier recipe to make it, or find the healthier snacks that are out there already. Just be careful though, because some that are branded as healthy aren't always the best. They're still crammed with loads of sugar and a long list of ingredients. My rule is Generally, if there's a long list of ingredients that looks like some kind of scientific textbook, or you don't understand what most of the ingredients are or where they come from, then I generally kind of avoid those kind of foods. But having sweet treats that also are beneficial, make you feel good because it satisfies your cravings and you feel good, you've had some kind of treat as well, but then there's also nutritional benefits to it too. Healthy habit number 5 is to take water with you everywhere. I know this is something I particularly started doing over the last year. I bought myself a Chili's bottle. Oh, I've got it. Hang on, here we go. I've got it right here. Of course, I got the rose gold one. These bottles are honestly amazing. This one, like I said, is by the brand Chili's, and it does keep your water cold for 24 hours. My water's never in there for 24 hours because I do refill it multiple times throughout the day, but it's definitely a great one just to take with you and always have it with you, because I find that it's better just to sip water throughout the day as opposed to not having anything for a good few hours and then suddenly downing a massive glass of water. Also for digestion and things as well, that's not great, just suddenly having a massive intake of water, and it can really slow down your digestion, especially if you do that around meal times. So it's really important just to keep sipping water throughout the day, and that just helps you to feel really refreshed and hydrated, and it's also great for your skin as well. And often as well, when you feel kind of lethargic, it can be from a lack of water or just not drinking enough. So just by having it with you as well, it just reminds you to regularly drink some water too. The next healthy habit, which I'm sure is one that a lot of people in their mind will want to work on or try to do, and that is to start waking up earlier and going to bed a bit sooner as well. Honestly, getting enough hours of sleep can be so beneficial for your health, and also just so beneficial for your mood and how you feel and your energy levels. I always try to get at least 8 hours sleep a night, and if I don't get that, I know I won't be feeling good the next day. So I'll sometimes get longer than that, but generally, sort of as a baseline measure, I'll try to get 8 hours sleep every night. And if you know you've got to be up at a particularly early time the next day, earlier than you normally would do, just go to bed a bit sooner and make sure you still build in that sufficient amount of sleep. So I think I actually did a video on tips for waking up earlier a little while ago. I'll try to find that video and link it down below. But generally, I would say the best way to go about it is just start setting your alarm 5-10 minutes sooner each day. That way you really won't notice it, or even just every few days set it a little bit earlier, but not by a significant amount. So that way you kind of feel like you're still getting up at the same time, but over time, just doing that little bit every few days will soon mount up to a good hour and a half sooner than you used to. And I just love the mornings for just how peaceful they are. You feel like you've got so much more of the day ahead of you. You can get so productive first thing in the morning. The day just doesn't disappear from under you as well, which I often find with when I wake up later, it does, and I hate missing out on the morning as well. So just try to incorporate a slightly earlier routine into your life. And my final healthy habit, again, this is probably something you've heard of quite a bit, but honestly, it is so important and I swear by it, and that is make sure you have breakfast every day. Like the famous quote is, it really is the most important meal of the day. I am such a breakfast person. I do honestly love breakfast so much and getting creative with my breakfast, and that just makes me also really excited to get up because I know that I've got a good breakfast ahead of me, and it just makes me want to get out of bed and get making my breakfast when I wake up in the morning. So also, yeah, having something exciting for breakfast. Don't just keep it bland and boring like your usual standard cereal. Mix it up a little bit. There's loads of recipes online. I've got some recipes on my food Instagram page as well. I'll link that down below so you can head over there, get a bit of breakfast inspo as well. If you're interested in some breakfast recipe ideas and changing it up a little bit, honestly, it can make such a difference. Then you feel like you've got so much more energy throughout the day. You don't suddenly get a real hunger pang in the middle of the day when you've suddenly realised I haven't had any food yet and I need some energy. Starting the day with a good breakfast really does set you up well for the rest of the day. So those were my healthy habits that you can start or take on in 2019. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're planning on taking on any of these habits, or if there's any of those that you feel like you should work towards, or if there's any that you already do and want to continue with in 2019 and further improve on it as well. Be sure to smash a big thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy it, as well as clicking on that little red subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel. That would be amazing if you could do that. And don't forget, there's also the notifications bell that you can tap on too, so that you're notified whenever I upload, and I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!